Welcome back to Nordics Play Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc with Phantom and Velgar.
Sup?
Almost pictured in here. Phantom on the right and Velgar on the left.
I still hate this game and haven't forgiven it for killing Leon.
And me.
Stupid and evil game.
Also, there was actually an episode, couple of episodes back, when you said that, and Discord decided to cut it from one point.
Nice.
And you ended up saying to the audio, I hate this game because of... It was something like, because of Leon. It was like,
okay.
Wait.
Discord is stupid.
And unlike what we said in the last episode's end, we are actually doing the thing right now. We are having some technical issues, we are having some timetable scheduling difficulties, and we just cannot do it.
Back to the dumpster.
So, we just continue from where we are, with what we have, and we'll do the extra bit in the end. Unless we get some other hardline save point where we can actually try the shenanigans. But we'll come to it when we do. A group of people who caused the tragedy 1 year ago. I actually thought it was just one person going on a rampage.
I mean, because it seemed like, okay, this is the ultimate despair, and it's not one person. Then it's a group, and I was like, what?
How many are you there?
Wait, what? 1 to 2 to how many?
Those same people put together this killing game and began broadcasting it around the world.
Granted, that is quite a lot for one person to do.
The most desperately awful group of people ever. That is the mastermind's true identity.
I mean, especially with all these elaborate executions and all, it's a lot for one person.
Yep.
Do it in logical them, Mel.
Enemy has finally been revealed to be some group somewhere.
Group of people.
Yeah! More garbage, more dumpster. But right now,
out of the garbage. Yeah, just one way of putting it. Right now we have to get out of this horrible place. Figuring out the rest of the story can come later. My god.
Yeah, you're right.
So why
how can we
still have to talk to her?
Out of this? Or do we need to click the door?
I think you have to talk to her first.
Kyoko, you still have that one thing.
To rule them all.
Yep. Morokuma's secret tool that you got from the headmaster's school.
You could call it a key, you know. Of course I do.
No, I dropped in
like
this
you, I'm not
hellhole
stupid.
without any useful items.
It's an absolutely vital part of ensnaring the mastermind. I would never part with it.
So Monokuma actually left the skeletal key in the office he rampaged through and didn't visit anymore. Why?
He got absent-minded.
And he knows how to win, so...
He doesn't really need it.
And it can open any door in the school, right?
So
That's right. So it is a skeleton key.
Should be able to use it on the door, right? Can we now click it?
Why can't we just...
Hey, Kyoko! Come on!
I can't.
Sorry.
Let's find out. Oops, it doesn't fit here.
Yep.
God.
And then... Yes! It's open!
imagine him being all excited. Yay!
Yee!
Screaming back. Now we can get out of here. Let's go. This place stinks.
Let's go! Sounds good. We quickly opened the door and made our escape from the garbage pit. Bye-bye, Dumpster
Bye,
Cookie.
Dumpster.
I will always remember you.
The Dumpster Cookie can stay here with Dumpster able to say. Dumpster Makoto is going away.
We're finally free! But there wasn't even time to take a breath of relief. Because the real fight had just begun.
So dramatic.
Ultimate trouble, ultimate despair, ultimate execution, ultimate death.
Blah blah blah.
Ultimate. After leaving the garbage pit, we found ourselves in a tunnel extending straight up like a chimney.
So you're Santa Claus?
There was a metal ladder leading up into the tunnel. We started climbing the ladder, intent on reaching the surface. Bong, 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 bong. Impossibly long.
How are they still alive if they got tossed from, you know, how many meters up?
And there is nothing to cushion their fall. The passage was so dark and cramped, I couldn't even see my own feet behind. I had no idea we were so far down.
You lose your footing. Slip, I won't be able to catch you. No, he's going to pull you with him. Because you're beneath him.
Yeah, I'll be careful. But now that you said, I'm getting kind of nervous. Ah!
Panic.
Maybe talking will help keep my mind off. No. Talking distracts you. You are wasting your mental energy that you don't actually have too much. Two things.
Stupid Makoto. Stupid as Makoto. Whoa!
Boing! So Kyoko, there's something I wanted to ask you. You said you're the ultimate detective, right? So how long have you been doing detective work?
These are teenagers.
She hardly recovered her memories and now you're asking her questions. But yes. She's going to be like, oh, something like 15 years. So, wait, what?
Like what, your entire life? How long?
それは
Ever since I can remember, which is now.
Wait, it's from pressed yesterday. Badum-tish.
I come from a long line of detectives. Detective work is in my blood.
Okay.
Sure. There was a time when being a detective is considered a sacred duty. I've always seen it that way. What?
Okay.
It's weird.
So they are some sort of religious order of Sherlock Holmes.
What the?
They have a tiny shrines for Clouseau, Holmes,
Oh god.
Poirot.
Well,
Then it's your family famous?
違うわ
quite the opposite actually.
If you are a famous detective, then you will have a whole harder time doing your work than when you are being off the screen.
Been among actual detectives, many people haven't heard of us.
Huh? But how come? It's like your family tradition, right? So,
そう
Of course, we take pride in it.
pride? What's
We don't
that?
have any Makoto. Dumpster Makoto.
Yeah.
Detective is neither light nor shadow. We represent neither justice nor evil. That is how we can uncover the absolute truth. Stand neutral in all things, and to do that, to stand separate from the rest of society. Okay. Which is why we've made a conscious effort to conceal our existence.
Ninjas. A conscious effort?
Again, something you've never
What's
done, Makoto.
that?
Confusion! Makoto cannot
Son.
understand! It's kind of old-fashioned. I can't say it's entirely rational. It's our family creed, and we do what we must do. Expected. Of course, like I said, it has also pride.
Pride?
Oh my god!
Makoto is just thinking about rainbow-colored flags.
Oh god.
Because that is almost the only thing that it means nowadays. So, that explains? Explains. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Because she hid herself on purpose to protect the pride of her family.
でも
I gave up some of that pride.
Huh? Well, she enrolled into a highly prestigious school.
Using her skill. So somebody had to know about it.
Yep.
私は
In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was something I threw Kirigiri at detective. Never do. I'm sorry, but Kirigiri just sounds so funny.
Kitty.
Kirigiri.
Also, if it was both with K, it would be actually a Finnish, well, not exactly saying, but something you start saying when you like want to, well, get someone to move on, like in a competition, when you want someone to go faster. Kiri. But the reason you gave up that pride, the reason you would go so far to enter Hope's Peak, it was because that's how much you wanted to reconnect with your dad, right? There's no shame in that. Nah. But does that mean that Kyoko's father wasn't one of the famous Kirikiris?
I think it means that he was not a detective.
Eh?
We connect. I had absolutely no desire to reconnect with my father.
But you came looking for him. Were you just aware of this whole death game already in some sort of way?
She might have had something to say to him.
Hmm.
What the hell?
But you'd be uniting after all those years, right? You would have had so much to talk about.
違うわ
There's nothing I want to talk to my father about.
Sorry about that, but that was actually on cue. And yes, I do have Hifumi screen on my phone.
だけど
There is something I want to say to him, though. See,
What?
私は
no matter what it takes, I have to find him and tell him face to face that he sucks.
Yeah. What is it?
それは
I want to sever all ties with him.
So,
Last time I saw him,
he slapped my mom.
I was still very young. So I don't remember myself, but apparently he was extremely intelligent I don't believe it, though. He was in line to become the next head of the Kirigiri family. He was talented. He had a promising future.
And then he decided to go educating. What kind of line of work is that?
だけど
I'm not going to even comment on that. He had no interest in detective work.
See?
So he cut himself off from the family. I said earlier that she has something she wants to say to him. He sucks and all that.
He just wanted a different profession, and now they hate him for that.
Not long after that, my mother died, and he simply ran away.
Well, that was kinda douchey.
I went to my grandfather, and they had a huge argument. And young as I was, left me behind.
I'm sure there was a reason for that. I'm sure your dad wanted to take you with him.
How can you be sure?
Quite likely not.
そう
If that's true, then I need to thank him.
Yeah.
Thank him for leaving me. Because unlike him, I take pride in the work I do. But what if he takes pride in the work he does?
Exactly. He could have been an excellent headmaster before Monokuma.
Well, anyone is an excellent headmaster compared to Monokuma.
What? Are you saying Monokuma does not take care of our educational needs?
Yes.
How dare you? How dare you?
His education is in line. Look, this is how you kill a person.
Yes. They better learn it young.
Take pride in my family name. The very last part of me is happy he didn't take me with him. I'd gone with him, and never would have had the chance to become a detective.
That's true, yes. But you would have had multiple opportunities to become whatever else. I was up over Kyoko on the ladder, which is probably not okay and cool because she was wearing a skirt, so I wasn't able to see her expression. So I couldn't tell. I couldn't see how she looked when she said that, what she might have been feeling.
Well, I mean, she was most likely just focused on climbing.
Yeah. All I could tell was that compared to her usual self, she was more talkative.
She's just trying to make you shut up so that you won't fall, you idiot.
And more emotional. We have seen only one case where she was emotional.
That was the I'm going to find the headmaster.
Yeah. I'm going to find my daddy.
私は
I don't blame him, you know. He had his own life to live.
Oh, for sure you don't.
That's what anyone in my position might say, right? It's not true.
Exactly.
I think Daddy sucks.
だけど
There's one thing. One thing that I can never forgive.
Really?
それは
The way everyone else looked at me.
Really?
I was never sad about being left behind. Like I said, I think it was a good thing.
And if you were young enough, you wouldn't even know what you are missing. So how would you miss something that you simply don't know to miss?
でも
But when the rest of my family looked at me, they saw something different.
Oh my god, that Kyoko girl is kind of psycho.
They only saw me as a little girl that was abandoned by her father.
Okay.
That's how they see me even to this day.
Isn't that something that would be your family that sucks?
Oh, that's kinda, shitty.
That is absolutely shitty, but that's not on your father, that's on your family.
Yeah. It's a lot about your family.
Yeah.
私は
Shadow has been following me my entire life. I'm sick of it. Wouldn't you be sick of your family treating you like that?
Exactly! Because now you're just going to go to your daddy. Yo, daddy, you suck. F you. Then you go back and your rest of your family still looks you at the same. Even though you went like, I told my daddy to suck it. God damn it.
I need him out of my life. I need to step out of his shadow.
そう
That's why I have to find him and tell him we're no longer family.
Oh no.
Shouldn't you rather cut the ties to the shitty part of your family that's been treating you poorly?
Yeah. Because your fathers will be like, oh, okay. Kinda sad to hear that, but not see ya. And then your family starts, again, being the dickheads that they are.
Because that sounds rather shitty.
Yeah.
In order to settle the past. In order to remove him from my life forever. I have no doubt he forgot about me years ago. Well, he probably didn't.
Probably.
It's your
never.
daddy.
Yeah. He probably thinks about you every now and then, wondering, I wonder what Kyoko is doing, but thinking, oh well, she must be better off without me. La la la. Yeah. Kyoko, this plan of yours. I'm not saying this lightly, because you have a history of being smart. But the idiot squad is taking a look at you right now.
I'll just put him away. Put him Byakuya in a nicely wrapped package. Along with evil Sasayaka. You.
Well, that actually might work. But your family to just cut him out like that?
違うわ
Our only connection is through blood. Nothing more.
Well, this is something important as well. Blood doesn't instantly make you family. It makes you related. But family comes from the people you let be around you. And who you care about.
Well, I mean, consider all the people who have been adopted.
Mm-hmm.
There's no blood connection, but still people love their children and all that.
Mm-hmm. And like in Kyoko's example, the rest of the family is just as shitty.
Yeah.
So they are more like relatives and acquaintances, not exactly family.
Shitty people all around. Yeah.
Family shouldn't treat each other like that.
Mm-hmm. We're connected by heart and soul. No.
ね
Is blood really enough to call someone family?
Like we said, no. Relatives, yes. Family, no. Only connect by blood, not by heart and soul. There's some kind of song in there. I was so shocked to hear her say something like that. I don't know how to respond.
Well, isn't that just usual Makoto?
How
I don't know
about
what to say.
you continue climbing on then? So instead, I said nothing.
Good for you,
Thank
Makoto.
Plonk, 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 plonk. I just kept climbing the ladder in complete silence, and after I don't know how long of a drop that was. God damn. We finally reached the top.
They're still climbing.
Makoto Pat
Yep.
might need to censor that.
Just pointing out we've spent this whole episode staring at Makoto's and Kyoko's.
Yes. Looks like this is it.
Fascinating. The other side of the store. Speak is waiting for us. Isn't this technically House Peak 2 since it's not the school? So
We're back.
そうよ。
hello, motherfuckers, we're back! Remember that hatch on the ground near the trash room?
What up, bitches?
Maybe. Fairly certain that's where we'll come out.
So the incinerator is somewhere close as well.
Well, it's in a trash room, is it not? I unlocked it earlier, so it should open without much trouble. What if Monokuma has just locked it again? You'll be stuck in here.
Well, here goes nothing. I reached my hand up
Doesn't
and
open.
pushed against the hatch. Pong pong.
It's stuck.
I mean, rattle rattle.
Rattle, rattle, rattle. It's not opening. That doesn't sound like a metal hatch.
The hatch opened with ease. And that's why it sounded like it has been rusted over. And so... Hello. Looks like we're back.
But I can't believe how long that ladder was. I'm exhausted.
And
Especially by all that talking.
how did you survive the fall?
Yeah, if it was that long, I mean, it means dozens of meters.
You can drop
Should be dead.
You can drop any way around and you'd be dead. At that point, I don't even know if there would be all that much things that could cushion you down enough that you wouldn't break yourself.
Whoa.
Even hitting water from that height will just obliterate you.
That's actually really dangerous.
Yeah.
Especially if you fall in a really bad position. Don't do it.
No.
Good for you.
Be absolutely sure what you are doing when you drop down. I can exactly say we're safe and sound, but at least we are out of there. And also there's the camera right there, but...
Yeah, now Monokuma's going all boop, 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 what?
Now, we're back in Hope Speak Academy. Kyoko, thank you! I never would have gotten out of there without you.
That's true.
I would have been eating
That's-
dumpster cookies all my life.
Yeah. Famous dumpster cookie. No thanks necessary. I was just returning the favor.
So if we would have continued with the lie, what would have happened?
I mean, Monokuma saw that she came here and unlocked that thing.
Yeah.
So, yes,
Yes.
you're always watching.
Where is the
Always.
crystal ball?
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Infamous crystal.
So, now what do we do? I'm glad I didn't die, of course, but if the mastermind finds out,
Oh, they will find out. There are cameras
Mhm.
everywhere.
and I'm worried about you too. You helped me, so they might.
ね
Oh, worried.
It's kind of bizarre, yes, but just roll with it. Yeah, of course.
え。じゃあ、
Then let's just get a concrete answer.
Hmm?
Um,
Huh? You're making us emphasize with Makoto.
It's not good.
That's not nice.
つまり、
Let's ask Monokuma if there's a problem with you escaping.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Monokuma will find out sooner or later that he's alive anyway.
Yeah. Wait, that's...
でも、
could try to hide. It's only a matter of time till we find out. No, it's not like we can run away. Well, I mean, Makoto could just hang around in the bathhouse since there are no cameras, but
Or
at some
in
point,
the second
Monokuma
floor.
would just, dive in and go off. Boop, boop.
She said that. She pointed at nearby surveillance camera.
And if you didn't see them there, they'd
So-
see them walking as always.
You're saying rather than stressing out over getting caught, we should just give up now?
Don't worry. What do you think is going to happen?
Okay.
Sure, how can you be sure that?
だって
Of course, the mastermind is the one that's ensnared. You keep on saying that.
But we don't see it actually.
No, we don't see how exactly the ones
We-
that have been trapped.
Sort of understand how it is going to be. Because there likely wasn't even murder taking place in the last trial.
No, we have a theory about it.
We think we know who the corpse was.
Yeah. It's not a fresh one.
It's not a fresh one. The mastermind
Have
is
a theory.
ensnared. You said something like that before. What does it mean?
それは
Mastermind stood exposed during the investigation into Mukura's death. It's a moment where the mastermind let their guard down.
Okay. There was?
そう
If we can talk to Monokuma, we can confirm. Okay, sure. It'll be better for us if we go to him directly before he tracks us down. Well, I mean, he must have seen you by now, because you've been standing there for a while and there's a camera running. That should help with our negotiations. Because the reality is, okay, there were so many monitors because there are cameras everywhere. They've been standing there for a long time now, so at some point he must have looked at that screen and gone, oh wait, Tibita's Makoto is back. That should help with our negotiations indeed. See,
I was hunting for a silent break, but they don't give us one.
there is none.
And when we start our next episode, there will be one within 10 seconds.
Of course.
But we can't wait that long, just like I said. We have things to do, stuff to be, places to... Oh, what? No, wait.
Wait, what?
And we want to still provide you with this entertainment.
Yeah. What an entertaining episode indeed. Watching a single picture for most of it.
Aww. Dumpster! We got out of the dumpster!
They got out of the dumpster.
That's a lot!
That's a plus.
But yes, we'll see how the negotiations go in our next episode.
My oh my.
But until then,
So, my ultimate ability has been exposed. To be honest, how many were actually surprised? See, nobody.
I was good.
Nobody's surprised about that either. Well, Makoto was surprised. That's Makoto. I've learned not to expect too much from him, haven't we?
もちろん
On the bright side, we got out of the dumpster. Finally. Spending a couple of episodes there just talking hasn't been exactly pleasant, considering how that place smells and is otherwise rather, well, disgusting. It led to this really fascinating episode of me and Makoto just climbing and climbing and climbing
まさか
and talking absolute BS about my daddy and the rest of my family. But maybe you found it entertaining, or at least interesting. And if nothing else, enlightening.
確か
Got
に
to learn a lot about my family at least. But now it's time to move forward and go talk to Monokuma. Chapter has begun at last. And if you don't want to miss the exciting conclusion of it all, please subscribe and click that bell to be notified when there's new content.
いいわね。
If you'd like, you can leave a comment and maybe even like the video. Because the positive is that we got out of the dumpster. That alone is worth a like, is it not?
そうよ。
Until the next episode, I'll bid you farewell.
Bye bye.